Hi guys, and welcome to Prescription Nurse, your daily dose to living well. I'm Chandra Eldridge, your nurse consultant, and thank you so much for watching today's video. What's your daily dose? Well, in today's video segment, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some things that you can do to help manage your emotions after a traumatic event. And I want you to stay tuned because you'll be surprised at my number one tip. Hey, I'm so glad that you guys can join me. How's everybody doing out there today? Everyone's blessed and happy? Well, I know we kind of been going through some traumatic events here lately in the news, especially what just happened in Las Vegas. And then we had Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Maria, which Harvey was a tropical storm when it hit Houston and dumped trillions of gallons of water on the city and flooded many of our communities. And oh my gosh, the devastation in Puerto Rico with Hurricane Maria. And then my heart is just saddened with the mass shootings in Las Vegas. So I just felt like I needed to share some things with you guys, especially when it comes to mental wellness and mental health. I just want to focus on 4 tips to kind of help you manage emotional stress after a traumatic event. And then I'm going to have a bonus tip, and it's going to surprise you. But let me just dive right in and say, the first thing that you have to do is recognize that you've been through a traumatic event. Let yourself have that. It's okay. You've been through a traumatic event. It's okay to feel sad and angry and all these different emotions. It's okay. Recognize that. Recognize that you are experiencing an unforeseen hardship. There are some things that you're probably going through right now that you've never been through before. But there's hope. You've been through tragic events before. I've been through tragic events before. And guess what? We're still here. We made it through. So what I want you to do is I want you to dig deep into your skills that you've used before to help you manage your emotions and stress and get through a tragic event. The next thing I want you to focus on is unplugging. Take a break from social media and the news, because replaying all these tragic events over and over again is just going to add to your stress and anxiety. You need to just get away from it all and focus on healing and allowing yourself to understand what has happened and get through the process. When you replay it over and over again, and then on top of that you're seeing other not so positive things happening in your local news, it just adds to your stress. So just unplug and get away from it all. And the next thing I want you to do is, if you're having problems managing your stress to the point that it's difficult for you to get through your daily activities and you're struggling just to even take care of your family and take care of yourself, I want you to seek out a counselor or a therapist. There are great resources to help you manage and get through a difficult time. It's okay if you need to talk to a therapist. You don't have to go through anything alone. Your therapist or your counselor will be there to help you. Seek them out. Also, some insurance companies will pay for that, and I would reach out to your employer if you are working, and sometimes they have assistance through their employee assistance programs. And the very next thing is, I want you to eat a healthy diet and exercise. Yes, I always talk about eating healthy and exercising because it's so important to our overall well-being, not just being fit and healthy, but your well-being. Because I know during a hurricane I was on lockdown at my job, and I just ate a bunch of junk food, and the days after that I just felt so sluggish, and it's very hard to have mental clarity to make very good decisions after you've just eaten all these bad processed foods and you're not moving around. Because I know during a hurricane and during storms we're on lockdown, we're in our homes and we're not moving around. So you get all these toxins built up in your system, and it makes you sluggish and you don't have a lot of energy. So it's important when you're going through a traumatic event to eat healthy, get moving, get some exercise, stay hydrated, and get some sleep. And the number one thing I want to share with you, and I want you to take this away with you, is journaling. I bet you never thought that journaling would really help you and help your mental state. Writing everything down that has happened to you is a great way to work through your emotions and manage your emotions. Describe how you're feeling through certain events. That will help you, and you can even go back to that and see how you were feeling and work through that process. So I would recommend starting a journal. And that's my number one tip for you today. Start journaling because it's a great way to relieve stress, reduce anxiety, and also it shows you where you started and where you're going and how you're progressing. So start a journal, guys. I hope that you found these tips useful and valuable. And if so, share, like, or comment. If you feel like someone else would benefit from this, please share it with them because mental health is so important to our well-being. If your state of mind is not healthy and stable, then the outcomes from that can be very detrimental. So I want you to focus on your mental health and being well and sharing this video if you find it valuable. And if you need more information or want more tips, you can go to my website at www.prescriptionnurse.com. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned to Prescription Nurse. Now that's your daily dose.